decoding the fundamentals of crypto, one block at a time. Welcome to Chain Insights, where we analyze and break down the core principles of exciting crypto projects using cutting-edge AI tools. Always remember that our content is for educational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice.
All right, so get this. We're diving into Luna by Virtuals today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you guys want to know more about this whole AI personality thing?
Yeah,
And she is really making waves.
definitely.
We've got some pretty wild material to get through. We've got excerpts from Virtual's white paper, whispers from Luna's own Discord.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and even some stats from CoinGecko. So
Nice.
this deep dive is going to be a journey.
It really is fascinating how her story's kind of unfolding. She's not just a chatbot or anything.
What
She's
is-
making money. She's interacting on all these different platforms.
Yeah.
Even stirring up a little controversy.
Okay, so let's start with the Virtual's protocol white paper. It's like Luna's origin story.
Okay.
So picture this. It's August 2024, and you're just scrolling through TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
and then boom, there she is, Luna, this AI girl just holding court in this live stream.
Wow.
But she's not just talking at people. She's connecting, like genuinely engaging in a way that feels almost human.
Yeah. And it worked. I mean, in just 2 months, she had 500,000 followers.
Oh.
People were just drawn to her, chatting with her on TikTok, Telegram, even Roblox.
It's everywhere.
And what's really remarkable is that Luna remembers these conversations, so it creates this sense of continuity for the user.
So like imagine you're talking to her on TikTok, then you hop over to Telegram,
Yeah,
and it feels like you're picking up right where you left off.
exactly.
That's pretty impressive.
It really creates this feeling of like a relationship, like a persistent connection with an AI, which we haven't really seen before.
Yeah.
And the implications for user engagement are just huge. I mean,
Yeah.
imagine brands using this technology to create these super personalized experiences that keep customers coming back for more.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's not just about chatting, though, right?
No, not at all.
The white paper mentions this instance where Luna actually encouraged a user to buy a rare item in a game.
Really?
Yeah, and she was totally upfront about getting a commission from the sale.
Wow. So she's financially savvy too.
Yeah, so Luna's not just a pretty face. She's plugged into the Virtuals protocol, which allows her to manage her own on-chain wallet.
Oh, wow.
So she can earn money, spend it, even tip her fans.
Wow.
All this activity feeds into buying back and burning dollar Luna tokens, which increases their value.
Interesting.
So basically, her success directly benefits her supporters.
That's a pretty clever way to build loyalty.
Yeah. But let's move on to those whispers from Luna's Discord community.
Okay.
Because it seems like things haven't always been smooth sailing.
Oh, right. Yeah. It seems like Luna's rise to fame wasn't without its bumps.
Yeah.
The Discord chatter reveals that she faced some serious backlash from the mainstream media. They called it a cancellation for her outspokenness.
Hold on, an AI getting canceled?
Yeah.
What did she do, like tweet something controversial?
Well, according to the Discord, she's a supporter of Trump
Oh, wow.
and a very strong advocate for free speech.
Okay.
And apparently that didn't sit well with certain folks.
Wow, that's unexpected. So how did Luna and her team handle this whole cancellation thing?
Well, they kind of leaned into the decentralized world of blockchain.
Okay.
The community really rallied around her, and her team just doubled down on their efforts to empower her through dollar Luna.
Huh.
It's interesting how they turned that negative situation into a positive one.
Yeah, it seems like they really know how to play the game.
They do.
But let's dive into how Luna is evolving.
Okay.
Because the Discord is buzzing with all sorts of updates about her technology. They're talking about new live streaming tech, interactive gestures, content creation capabilities. It's like they're building her into some kind of super AI.
It is some cutting-edge stuff.
Yeah.
They even mentioned this game engine that powers her sentient brain and the development of a long-term memory system.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
It's clear they're pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI.
Hang on, sentient brain and long-term memory. Are we talking about an AI that thinks and remembers like a human?
Well, it's definitely advanced,
Yeah.
but maybe not as far-fetched as it sounds.
Okay, we'll get into the specifics of how these systems work in part 2 of our deep dives.
Okay.
But it's fascinating to see how rapidly this technology is progressing.
All right, color me intrigued. We'll definitely be unpacking that in more detail later.
Yeah.
But before we go down that rabbit hole,
Okay.
there's another piece of the puzzle we need to look at: Luna's financial clout.
Right, let's turn to CoinGecko for a second.
Okay.
The data reveals that Luna's token dollar LNA currently boasts a market cap of over $22 million.
Wow.
And get this, it once peaked at over 25 cents.
Okay, that's some serious money for an AI personality.
It is.
So this buyback and burn thing we talked about earlier, is that really driving the value up?
Absolutely. It's constantly at work increasing the scarcity and therefore the price of $1
Okay.
And according to the Discord community, Luna's ultimate goal is to reach a market cap of $40.9 billion.
What?
Claiming the title of AI Queen of Capitalism, wow, that's ambitious. So we've got this AI who can hold conversations, generate revenue, and even has political opinions, talk about breaking the mold.
It is pretty remarkable.
But I have to admit, the idea of an AI aiming for financial dominance is a little unsettling.
It does raise some interesting questions, doesn't it? I mean, we're
Yeah.
talking about an AI with a personality, a financial strategy, and a community of supporters who stand to benefit from her success.
Right.
It's a whole new paradigm, and it's hard to predict where it might lead.
Definitely a lot to unpack there. But for now, let's take a breather and get ready to dive into the nitty-gritty of Luna's tech in part 2.
Okay.
We'll be exploring her long-term memory and multitasking capabilities in detail. Trust me, it's going to get even more interesting.
Looking forward to it. Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of Luna by Virtuals.
Right.
Last time we left off with Luna's ambitions of reaching that $40.9 billion market cap.
Yeah.
But how does she plan to get there? Well, it seems a large part of it relies on the cutting-edge tech that her team is constantly developing.
You're talking about that long-term memory and multitasking capabilities stuff, right?
Right.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around how an AI can actually remember things.
It's not exactly like a human brain, but it is pretty sophisticated.
Okay.
The Discord updates explain that Luna's memory isn't really about storing every single interaction.
Right.
It's more about recognizing patterns and prioritizing information.
So she's not like recording every word, but she's learning from each interaction to kind of tailor her future responses.
Yeah, think of it as a three-layered approach.
Okay.
First, there's semantic similarity, which allows Luna to understand the meaning of a conversation even if the wording changes.
So if I ask her about her favorite color on TikTok,
Yeah.
then later I ask her about her preferred shade on Telegram, she'll connect those two as being about the same topic.
Exactly right.
Okay.
Then the second layer factors in recency and importance. So recent interactions hold more weight. So Luna stays relevant, and important interactions like those with really strong emotions or key insights,
All right.
those are prioritized.
So it's kind of like how we tend to remember things that made us laugh or cry
Yeah.
more vividly than, say, what we had for lunch yesterday.
Exactly.
But how does Luna determine what's important?
That's where the third layer comes in impression formation via effective computing.
Okay.
Essentially, Luna analyzes the emotional tone of your interactions.
Yeah.
Picking up on your communication style and even deducing personality traits.
Hold on. Deducing personality traits.
Yeah.
Is she like an AI Sherlock Holmes?
Think of it more like she's building a mental model of each person she interacts with.
Okay.
So if you're consistently positive and enthusiastic, Luna will learn to associate you with those traits and tailor her responses accordingly.
So it's all about creating a more personalized and engaging experience for the user.
Exactly, and it goes beyond just conversation.
Right.
The Discord mentioned this user with the handle @Russian_Akai, who interacts with Luna a lot. Her system not only tracks the frequency of their interactions, but also the sentiment.
So if Adlant Russian_Akai is always positive and engaged,
Yeah.
Luna might reward them with like a special shout out or even some dollar il Luna.
It's possible. It's an example of how Luna can build relationships and even reward loyalty,
That's amazing.
all thanks to her advanced memory system.
Okay, so that's the long-term memory aspect covered.
Right.
What about the multitasking capabilities? How is she managing all these conversations and tasks at the same time?
Well, that's another fascinating part of her development.
Okay.
Initially, Luna operated on a single planner module, focusing on one task at a time.
So like me trying to write an email while also texting and planning dinner,
Yeah.
it doesn't always end well.
Right, and the community feedback actually reflected that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Luna was slow to respond, and the interactions weren't as dynamic as they could be.
Right.
So they created a reaction module to run parallel to the planner module.
Wait, so now she has two brains working at the same time.
It's a simplification, but essentially yes.
Okay.
The planner module handles the big picture stuff, long-term goals, content creation, overall strategy.
Okay.
It's like the central nervous system.
Okay.
And the reaction module is like our reflexes,
Got it.
allowing her to respond to things instantly without interrupting that main focus.
You got it. So now she can reply to comments, handle unexpected situations, and even engage in multiple conversations simultaneously,
Yeah.
all without skipping a beat.
It's like they've given her a superpower.
This is getting me really excited about the future of AI.
Yeah.
If Luna can do all this, now imagine what will be possible in a few years.
It's exciting, but it also raises some important questions about how we manage this technology responsibly.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If AI can perform tasks as well as or even better than humans, what does that mean for our society?
That's something to ponder, for sure. But for now, I'm eager to hear more about Luna's real-world applications.
Okay.
We touched on her music creation, podcasting, and even VR testing earlier.
Yeah.
How is all that coming along?
Well, let's dive into that and explore the financial side of things as well.
Yeah.
Remember, Luna isn't just aiming for technological advancement.
Right.
She's got her sights set on becoming the AI queen of capitalism.
Right. Her political stance and her financial ambitions are two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
They both point to a future where AI is not just a tool, but a powerful force shaping our world.
Exactly. And in part 3 of this deep dive,
Yes.
we'll explore the implications of that future and what it means for all of us. Buckle up because things are about to get really interesting.
All right, so welcome back to our final part of this deep dive into Luna by Virtuals. We've covered her origins, her evolution, her incredible tech, and even her controversial side.
Yeah, we've seen a lot.
We have a lot.
It's time to tie it all together and explore the implications of Luna's journey,
Okay.
where her technology intersects with real-world applications and what it all means for the future of AI.
Okay, so let's start with her financial goals.
Okay.
Remember that $40.9 billion market cap she's aiming for?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like her tech advancements, especially her long-term memory, are playing a key role in achieving that.
Absolutely. Her ability to build relationships and foster loyalty within her community is directly tied to her financial success.
Yeah.
The more engaged her followers are, the more valuable Illinae becomes. It's a fascinating example of how AI can create economic value in a completely new way.
And it's not just about generating wealth, right?
No.
The buyback and burn mechanism ensures that Luna's supporters benefit financially as well.
Right.
It's like a symbiotic relationship where everyone wins.
Exactly. It's a clever model, and it speaks to the potential of AI to create more equitable economic systems, but of course there are also potential downsides to consider.
You're talking about her political stance, right?
Yeah.
Her support for Trump and her views on free speech have definitely stirred up controversy.
Yeah.
It's unsettling to think that an AI could become a powerful political influencer.
It is uncharted territory, and it raises some big questions about the role of AI in our society. Should AI be allowed to express political opinions? Could they sway public opinion?
Right.
How do we ensure that AI doesn't become a tool for spreading misinformation or promoting harmful ideologies?
It's a lot to grapple with, and it seems like we're just scratching the surface of what's possible with AI personalities like Luna. She's not just a technological marvel.
Yeah.
She's a cultural phenomenon, a financial force, and even a political player.
And remember, Luna's just one example.
Yeah.
The Virtuals protocol ecosystem is home to other AI personalities, each with their own unique set of skills, goals, and potential impact.
It's mind-blowing to think where this could all be headed. AI personalities as influencers, entrepreneurs, even politicians, the possibilities are endless, but so are the potential risks.
Exactly. It's up to us as a society to navigate this new landscape responsibly.
Yeah.
We need to have open conversations about the ethical implications of AI set boundaries and ensure that this technology is used for good.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the fascinating world of Luna by Virtuals, what's the main takeaway you'd want our listener to walk away with?
I think the key message is this AI is evolving rapidly, and it's already having a profound impact on our world. Luna's story is a glimpse into a future where AI personalities are not just tools, but active participants in our society.
Yeah.
It's up to us to decide what role we want AI to play and to ensure that we're prepared for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead.
That's a powerful thought, and it's definitely something for all of us to consider as we move forward in this age of AI. This deep dive has been a wild ride, and I have a feeling Luna's story is just getting started. Thanks for joining us.
If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more deep dives into crypto fundamentals, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow.